Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for watching. Welcome to another episode of Darby's Down Home Detecting. Today, I'm out in the Forest of Treasure, as you can see. This is an old coal company town. There were stores, train depots, homesteads, farms, minor lodgings, everything you can think of out here. So really possibilities around us and what we could find. I just recently purchased the 6-inch coil for the Nokta Legend. We're going to be trying it out today here. This place is littered in heavy iron, brick, debris, but it's a beautiful area. A lot of good relics. Actually, when I set my detector down, look, spot a little 4-hole sewing button just laying there on the surface. Little metal one. Look at that. That's awesome. Just laying there when I set my detector down. So, hopefully, that's a good sign. All right, guys, I'm gonna get my gear out, get me something to drink, hydrate, have a cigarette, and we'll get to it. I'll see you on the first hole. All right, folks. First target up out in the woods. It's a 5-inch coil. It's gonna be a little accordion reed, squeeze box reed. Ground's really muddy today. We've had a lot of rain over the last couple of weeks. Tornadoes, warnings, straight line winds. So, ground's pretty saturated. Hopefully with the ground being saturated and small coil, we'll find something the big coils have missed out here in this iron infested ground. All right, on to the next. All right, I'm back. Next target's going to be a turn of the century pistol round. All right, folks, we are back. Next find, little round 6-inch coil. First I thought I had an ox knob, but it's way too thin. Might be an end of it like an old style curtain rod or something, a little brass ball. And I found this, which is just a piece of copper tubing. If you look closely, it's got like a candy cane design in it, so it obviously had a purpose. Alright, guys, next two finds. Found a few shotgun head stamps and stuff like that. Figured I'd spare you those. Alright, guys, figured I'd get you out for a little bit while I walk through this jungle here, as you can see. Just gonna swing along nice and slow with this little 5-inch coil. That's iron. Bunch of iron in here, little nails and iron spikes. This homestead was put here in 1820, and I've been hunting this place for a long time, but there's just so much here. You know, is the place really ever hunted out? I don't think so. There's always something hiding in the iron. And I mean, it's a big area. This permission I'm on is over 60 acres, and I'm using a 5-inch coil. But, you know, we're isolating it into a little home site area. I'm actually in between the barn and the house cellar hole right now. So, yeah, just kind of hanging out, swinging along. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I did hear something, I swear to God, it sounded like Sam Squanch. That thing was huffing and a puffing, and I couldn't find it in the woods, so I threw a big rock. And it bounced off a tree, and whatever it was, it scared it, and it took off running, and it scared me, so I turned my phone on and tried to get it on video, but I don't even know if you could hear it on the video. We'll know later, but yeah. So definitely something big out here. There's a brick. Always a good sign. So, yeah, you never know, we might see Sasquatch. Oh. Man, this brush is thick. It is a lot easier swinging with this small coil, though. I can actually get in between the weed stalks. That might be something interesting. Get under a root. Sketchy sounding, though. We'll come back to that. Got plenty of other signals to investigate. Alright, guys, I'll turn you back on once I get to a target. Well, alright, guys, we're back. This was coming up at 34. Don't figure be anything too great. Yeah, there it is. Piece of a harmonica reed. That'd be the butt end of the reed. Alright, it's a good sign. They're sitting here playing music. Maybe they dropped something good. Alright, folks, got our next target out. It is going to be a smushed bullet. I'd say that's probably late 1800s because of the tannish color of the lead. Soil's powder dry today. Look at that. For being wet for the last couple of weeks, it's really dry. Good canopy here, though. So, yeah, nice lead bullet. Came in at a 34. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you on the next target. Thank you for watching. Alright, guys. Looks like we got a nice 33, 34 signal right there. I'll let you know. Alright, folks. We're back. And that target was going to be this weird little gear. I don't really know what you want to call that. A gear or a cog. Definitely got some iron on it. A little tiny brass thing. Alright. See you on the next. Alright, folks, I think we did it. I think we got our first coin. It's still kind of here in the clod. See it? There's a little bit of an imprint. It's nice and green. Hopefully it's an Indian, huh? Got a nice dark green tint to it. Fingers crossed. Yep, I think it's an Indian, guys. Look at that, 1 cent. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. 1897, maybe? 1898? I think it's an 1800s Indian, guys. 1899, 1898, something like that. Or 1890. Heck yeah. First coin of the day, and it is an IHP. Rock on, man. Heck yeah. Hopefully this is the beginning of many to come. Alright, folks. I'll see you on next. Alright, folks. I got the next target up, and I believe it's going to be the insides to a pocket watch. Coming in at a 34, 35 signal. Huh. I don't know. That looks like a bullet hole right there, so whatever it was, looked like it got shot. Yeah. That's the inner workings of a pocket watch with a bullet hole in it. That's different. Huh. Hopefully the pocket watch wasn't in the guy's pocket when it got shot. Alright, on to the next. Alright, guys, here's the next one up. It's going to be some type of copper with a hole in it. One hole on this side, and that's it. Alright, little piece of flashing. Alright, guys, there's a little stream right here, and logging road cut up right through there. And I'm just kind of working my way up this side. Gonna work back down that side towards the barn that's set right back in there. Walking up through here, I had a 41 signal, so I looked down. It's a leather rivet laying on the ground. Still got some animal in between the two metal rivets. That's pretty cool. Probably off some horse tack. Alright, guys, see you on next. That post there. And we got one here. They have barbed wire on them. These would have been old property boundaries. So we're crossing over onto another farm now to get the first hole. Alright, folks, working this old road here. On our next target, it's coming up to 41. It's going to be a tag of some sort. I'm going to guess that's going to be a livestock tag. That's a little bigger than what a coal company tag would be. Alright, on the next. Alright, guys, I just hit something very shallow that was ringing up a 46, and look there. That's too big to be a dime. I think that's a token. I think that's an aluminum token. Yep, join the Cracker Jack something. It's a Cracker Jack token. Huh. Join the Cracker Jack mystery something. Save this coin. Huh. I'm gonna have to clean that up for sure. Huh. Heck yeah. Alright, I'll take a token. Alright, guys, I think I stumbled onto an old dump. There's an old stone foundation up that way. It's not a cellar hole, it's just a foundation on the ground, so I'm thinking it's for a cabin, but I found that Cracker Jack token there, and then I just kicked the leaves over. And I think I just found an old Barlow pocket knife. This is a Barlow. This dates back to the Civil War. I mean, look at the moss on it. That thing's literally just been under the surface. There is a name badge on it. Looks like it has a Bakelite handle, so it's going to be early 1900s. Never mind. Definitely not a Barlow. It's going to be in early 1900s, though, I'd imagine. I say it's a Bakelite handle, not wood. Heck yeah, cool. I'll take a little old pocket knife. See what else we can scratch out around here. Alright, guys, just had the next target come up. 24, 25. Get that burr off of me. It's going to be lantern innards. That's pretty cool. It's just falling apart, unfortunately. But maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to get a date off the wick extender. We'll put it down in my pouch. Take it with us. What's that? Huh, it's an interesting little piece off of it. Alright, guys. On to the next. Alright, folks, we're back, and just popped something interesting out of the ground. Let's turn the torch on. I think that was just a little piece of leather that fell out. Yeah, look at that. That's a little piece of leather that just fell out. So that's some type of little strap or buckle. Huh. That's really cool. It was gold plated. You can see right there. Huh. I'll be damned. I don't know what that was. That's pretty neat. There's a piece of iron down in the hole too. So, I mean, that's pretty good for a little 6-inch coil. I don't see nothing else down in there. Do you? Alright, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Alright, guys. I was getting a loud 40, 41. Figured it's going to be in our mason jar lid. Where I found that trash pit's like 50 yards that way. And all the way through here, I've dug mason jar lids. But I think we got a coin. Probably going to be a weedy being a 40, 41. You never know. Found one Indian today. We might find another. You never know what you can find out in these woods. There's been homesteaders here since the 1802, 1803. Athens County was founded. I think that's going to be a weedy, guys. I think I can see old Abe right there. Yep. Cool. So an Indian and a weedy for the day. Plus a bunch of relics and trash. Alright, guys. See you in the next. Thank you for watching. Alright. This is coming up at 3031. It's going to be an old lead bullet. Definitely a hard hit. Alright, guys. Check this out. I was cutting through, man, it's just brush and thick. But, look. Part of an old stacked wall. Probably lined an old road. And here we got a great big marker. So this is probably a property boundary. Would be my guess. Stone wall goes down through there. Looks like it broke off a little and then continues underneath there. Alright, guys. Thought you guys would like to see that. I always like finding old stoneworks in the woods. Because I am way out in the middle of nowhere right now. And it's kind of hard to imagine like people living this far out. It's awesome. Alright, guys. See you at the next. My apologies, guys. The camera turned off. But you didn't miss nothing. It's a big piece of aluminum. The Zynga. Alright, guys. Got our next target out. It's going to be a weird piece of yellow brass, like bar stock with iron on the end. No idea what that would have been. Looks like it may have notches on it for measurements or something. I don't know. If you know, push below. Gonna have another weird piece of brass. It's had to come out of some type of machinery or something. Anybody recognizes that, please let us know what it is. Huh. Alright, guys. I've had enough for today. I have been all over these woods. I'm actually standing in the middle of one of the old coal company buildings. You can see the wall right there. There's another stone from it. But yeah, gravel road I take out here is just right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had fun. I definitely like that 6-inch coil. It was worth buying. 118 bucks. I mean, you can't beat it. You know, it lets you get in them little tight areas right up next to the trees and the cellar holes and the buildings. So can't beat that. Found a few coins. No silver yet, but oh well. That's alright. Can't all have silver every day. Sorry I haven't been posting much on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that. Our cell phone towers in our area are messed up. I don't know if it's from the weather we had or if it's from where they're trying to combine total wireless with Verizon, but it's got my phone where one day I have service, next day I don't. My Wi-Fi is messed up at my house. I can't even use it, and it's getting to be a big pain in the ass. So thank you guys for sticking with me, and thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed yourself and enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. It all helps. It's all free. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next great adventure.